A little overcast earlier at the nostalgic Fatima College grounds in Bucarapo, Trinidad and Tobago. We are ready for a north-south encounter for the ages. The last time these teams met, Fatima College got the better of Naparima College 2-1 with a last-minute moment of heroism from Caden Terrestrial. Today, Fatima College, Naparima College here at Fatima College grounds. It's match day number 3 in the Secondary Schools Football League in Trinidad and Tobago Premiership Division. Action you don't want to miss. And when we talk about weather, we see a wet pitch at 31 degrees Celsius, 72% humidity index and 10 kilometers per hour wind speeds. And while the action is here in Trinidad and Tobago, in Jamaica, we get ready for an encounter between Pembroke Hall and Ascot, and JC takes on Excelsior High. Once again, you don't want to miss that one on SportsMax. We are live on SportsMax, Scene and TTT live online. Welcome to it, the SSFL Premiership Division. My name is Hans Devines and it is match day number 3. Joining me, Brent Sancho, Colin Murray, and while we're here at Fatima grounds, other games are on today. Let's take a look at those fixtures.
Yeah, well, we see Malik against Signal Hill. That should be an interesting one. Miracle Ministries, they're coming up against St. Mary's, two teams that have not been any points. QRC, Speyside, San Juan North, East Mucurapo, St. Anthony's, Arima North, St. Augustine Presentation, and St. Benedict's. They come up against Trinity College East. Some interesting fixtures there.
All right, well, guys, let's look at the standings as well. Where we are in terms of the standings, who is on top, who's in the middle, who's at the bottom, and who needs to get those points.
Well, it's still early doors, but already we are seeing a bit of separation. Presentation College and St. Anthony's College have had emphatic victories in their first 2 fixtures. And when you go down to the middle of the table, the likes of St. Benedict's College and Fatima College occupy those positions. Fatima, must be noted, only played 1 game so far this season, this game today being their second. And when you look at the bottom side of the table, you look at the likes of Miracle Ministries, St. Mary's College and St. Augustine. All 3 teams have really struggled as well as this Mucurapo secondary. But look at Miracle Ministries, gentlemen, 14 goals against.
Wow.
With 2 games gone by. That's not the start I'm very sure the men from Central will have envisaged.
Well, 2 games have gone by, but let's look at what happened in round 2. What were the results of those matchups? I mean, Fatima College, that 8-0 win over Miracle Ministries, definitely one to talk about, guys.
Yeah, I suppose when you look at that result, Miracle Ministries, you know, a team coming up from Championship Division, they would have really struggled. You know, so it's not surprising. I suppose 8 is really a little too much. But we're having a look at some of these goals now.
Yeah, that was in Speyside, this one. Of course, when you talk about a finish, look at that.
Brilliant.
One under. As we continue with action from Speyside.
Yeah, that's Trotman.
Trotman with the finish
that
there.
One, yeah.
Give credit to the persons that are videoing this.
Yeah.
We may have to bring them in on our production team. Such skill.
And this is...
That's the winner for Signal Hill against
Trim.
San Juan North. Second, Trim with the goal there. And look at this for a strike. It's Tristan Gomez. Take a bow, my friend.
We saw him in that game against St. Benedict's, Brent, and we knew that something like that was coming. Here's Fatima. Caden Terrestrial with this one.
And look at this, Colin, for a finish. I could see you doing this back in your Fatima College days.
Oh, don't humor him, Brent. Don't start that, Brent.
Lovely chip.
Don't start that,
Beauty
Brent
of a
Sancho. We're not here for that today. We are definitely not here for that today, but your goal cam. Now, what we want to urge each and every one of our viewers to do is actually send in the footage. You all that attend the SSFL games that we may not be covering live, send in your footage. Tag SportsMax. Let us put it on air, and you never know, we might just feature the goal that you shot with your phone. Which brings us back to here today, Fatima College, Naparima College. Guys, how do these teams match up against each other?
Well, I mean, you look at, again, these 2 teams. Fatima just playing 1 game, winning by 8-0, but always a game between Fatima and Naparima. it's always...
It's a new rivalry, isn't it, really?
Yeah, but neither one wants to lose to the other, and that's the thing. You know, Fatima hates to lose to Naparima, and you have that north-south rivalry. So that's the thing about it.
Well, I think what's interesting about this as we look at the men from Mucurapo Road, Fatima College, is that we're this early in the season and we're already talking about the importance of this fixture. Of course, Fatima have only played one game. Their game against St. Augustine was postponed because of inclement weather. But you just feel that when you talk about who is going to win this league title, these two schools will be prominent in that conversation. So a fixture today, a result today for either of the two will give them that edge going into, of course, the final league standings. And yes, it's still very early, and I know there's so much more football to play. But how important is this fixture today? It's extremely important. I'm sure both teams will want to get 3 points.
Yeah, and I think as well, Hans, it's to meet each other so early in the season. I think neither team would want that.
Just something to note, guys, just giving back the memory. When we think about it, right, Fatima College raised that trophy for last year's Premiership Division at Naparima College's grounds. Correct. Naparima is not going to want to lose today. No, let's be honest.
And not only that, you remember, Naparima led 1-0 for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And it was only in added-on time that Fatima got the winner. It was really, really interesting. Naparima this season, they've started fantastic as far as I'm concerned. 2 difficult encounters, 2-0 and 3-2 victories.
Yeah.
And you know, against teams that would be there or thereabouts. So you have to look at Naparima and say, hey, this is a team that is going to take some beating.
Now, guys, looking at formation, we would have seen the Fatima College formation 4-5-1, Naps with the 5-3-2. How do these formations match up against each other?
Very, very interesting. When you play with a back three, coming up with a team that would probably come up with probably 1 striker, maybe 2. How do the 3 defenders, 3 centre-halves, of course, adjust to that? It would be a very interesting tactical battle going in. We know Naparima College. We know that the type of attacking prowess that they present to. But how do they match up? How do they figure out this Fatima team that obviously would want to play on the front foot because they're in their home patch? It's going to be intriguing to see. It's going to obviously evolve in front of us, but it's something to keep your eye on.
Well, keep your eye on it. Brent Sancho is a guy that predicts a lot of things. He predicted the weather would be gone, and we're getting ready for it. Naparima College take on Fatima College at home here in Mucurapo, Trinidad and Tobago. We get ready for the action. When we come back around, we see the teams on the pitch.
You're watching coverage of Secondary Schools Football League, brought to you by Carib Malta. 0.0% alcohol. It's the way we play.
You gave us the inspiration to be first. We gave you the solutions that put you first. You trusted us with your vision. We paved the way with innovation. You walked with us side by side, and we continue to serve you with pride. First Citizens is proud of everything we've achieved together. We made dreams a reality, shaped success stories, and painted brighter futures. And together, we'll accomplish so much more. First Citizens, we put you first.
The hard courts at the Joaquin Arena will be aligned with action from this WTA 250 tournament. The final open on SportsMax 2 and on the app. Catch every game. Watch on the SportsMax app.
It's Gambhir's Test debut again. First Test series as coach. It's India's test, but an exam for Gambhir. Will Rohit and company clear their exams?
Live coverage begins 11 p.m. midnight ECT on SportsMax and SportsMax Cricket on the app. Be a part of the game. Watch on the SportsMax app.
This broadcast is brought to you by Carib Malta, 0.0% alcohol. It's the way we play.
Welcome to SSFL Premiership Division.
Welcome back here to Fatima College. We're ready for action. Fatima College against Naparima College. What an encounter we expect here this afternoon. Two unbeaten teams. Naparima played 2-1-2. Fatima winning their game by 8-1. The teams are ready in the middle. They have exchanged pleasantries. That will be all the pleasantries they will exchange. There are the captains meeting the officials. Jerome McIntyre is the referee. Roshan Balaram and Ernal Crovado is the assistant referees. Gregory Guevara is the fourth official. So the two skippers meeting the teams. Let's have a quick rundown of the Naparima team first. Romain in goal. There's Daniel Capriata, France, Sicharan, Vespri, Prokop, Joseph, Rodriguez, Thomas, Raymond, and the coach, Ronald Carrington. There is the formation.
Well, interestingly enough, they're playing a 5-3-2 in defense, but 3-5-2 when they do have the football. Thompson, Daniel, and Prokop will be expected to man the back. Vespri and France have been given the mandate to attack.
So there is the Naparima team. Let's have a look at the Fatima College team now. As O'Brien in goal, there's Hospitalis, Atherton, Leach, Hadid, Correa, King, Smith, Trestrill, Gooden, and Barrington. Hudson Charles is the coach. And let's have a look at their formation.
Well, this back four will be led by the experienced Atherton and Barrington at the back. Trestrill, who is in a good form. The question is, can he join Correa up front? Hospitalis and Smith will be providing the width for Fatima College.
Well, the weather is clearing nicely, and it should be a really good encounter. Naparima in all blue, Fatima in a yellow shorts and their white tops with blue and yellow stripes. As it should be a really, I'm looking forward to this encounter, Brent. How you see it going? I know you're going to tell me Naparima, but it's all right.
No, I will not say such a thing, Colin. I would not do that to you here on Mukarapo ground. I want to make sure I'll be able to leave at the end of it.
There is the rhythm section, the Fatima College rhythm section. And they're warming up things here at the college ground as the spectators starting to come in. Lots of parents, lots of, you could see the youngsters, younger brothers, younger sisters coming to support. And of course, Naparima, they've got their supporters here as well. So we're just waiting for the kickoff here at Fatima ground. It's the home side against Naparima, a real north-south derby, or a north-south rivalry, I should say. Not so much a derby. That will be when Naparima plays presentation. But both teams rearing to go. They know the importance of this game, and they know the importance of a victory. Well, the ball played all the way back as Thompson. Fatima starts to come forward. Correa in possession, looking to go wide. That's a good, strong challenge coming in from Daniel. The ball is picked up by Raymond as Naparima looking to come forward. Ball goes down that right side. Ball played all the way back by Atherton to goalkeeper O'Brien. Remember in the Super Cup game, he came off injured. Goes out to Gooden. Gooden playing that ball forward, looking for Hospitalis. But it went out of play. It's a throw for Naparima. And the throw is taken by Prokop. Gets it down the line. Picked up by Gooden. Sends it upfield. Looking for Correa. Cleared by Atherton. Goes wide to Levi Smith. He has to go back to Leach. A good run from Daniel. Daniel still in possession. Has to go back to Raymond. But Fatima looking to come away with it. Through Hadi. This is Atherton. Leach. Long ball for Correa. Brings it down nicely. Puts it in the path of Hadid. Back to Correa. Correa looking to come in field with it. Plays a nice ball wide to Smith. Smith gets the crossover, but it's cleared away by, looks to be Joseph. But here comes Naps. Very good run by Vespri. Going down the left side. Has to cut back inside. Changes the direction. Leach wins it for Fatima, however.
That was a strong tackle there by Leach. And he had to be spot on, Colin. In his challenge, that is.
He had to be. Did it well in the end. Vespri playing it through. Takes it back on his chest. Decides to go wide. Looking for Rodriguez. But it's won back here by Correa. Smith. Looking to go past Daniel. Dan gets the cross in, headed away. It's going to be a throw for Fatima.
Well, I know we're just about roughly 2+ minutes, and we have another look at this challenge here by Atherton. There could be some complaints there from Naparima that there's a slight hint of a fall. Of course, Raymondera and Hudson Charles just recently celebrated his birthday. Probably will be hoping for a birthday gift. But I was about to say, Colin, I'm happy with the tempo of the game so far. I know it's early doors, but you feel it. You could feel the atmosphere. You could feel on the pitch there's a huge desire to win.
That's right.
On both teams, and that could only mean one thing. And that's that's all the ingredients for a good football match.
Well, this and what the conditions, Brent?
It helps it, yeah.
This ball is played wide for Hospitalis.
That's the one they have to.
This is Hospitalis. Plays it across.
I tell you what.
Should he have gone for goal?
He possibly could have gone for goal. It was poor defensive work there by Prokop, one of the centre halves, and that's one of. It's a chance there that could have easily gone into the back of the net. Prokop just not as incisive as you would want for a centre half.
Well, here's a corner.
As we have another look at it here. Oh, it's going back to
the corner first. It's going to be taken. Looks to be Leach who's come over to take the corner. Not a bad one, but going to the first post. He's going to get a second attempt here. Chips it back in field to no one in particular. Headed down towards Vespri.
Yeah, he's done well.
He brought down, he is, by Atherton, and it's going to be a free kick for Naparima.
And that's what you want from the lone man up top, Vespri. Has to be able to bring his team into it. They're going to have spells of this game where they don't have possession. It's so important that he holds the ball up well.
Rodriguez in a little bit of a tussle there with Gooden. And it came off of Gooden. It's going to be a throw for Naparima. Prokop with this throw. Ball played back to Sicharan. It's one back here by Fatima. Long ball played forward by Hospitalis, but to no one in particular. Goalkeeper Romain gets it out towards Daniel, and Daniel gets it to Raymond. Raymond can't keep it in. It's going to be a throw for Fatima.
Well, it was interesting when the team sheets came in, particularly from a Fatima College perspective. Of course, Michael Shaves, arguably their best number 9. He's not starting today, and they've asked, of course, Correa to play further up the park. I just wondered the suggestion behind that move. I thought Correa had a very good game. He was eventually man of the match in the NGC Super Cup when Fatima took on St. Benedict's, playing in that 10 role. He's now asked to play a bit higher up the park, and part of that, Colin, is some of the traits and characteristics that Shaves has, which is holding up the ball and making those runs in behind. So it'll be interesting to see what is required by Correa. Certainly has the capabilities to play in the 10, and of course now being asked to play a bit higher up the park. Here he is now.
Well, turning and twisting with it, but it comes off of him, but still he has possession, trying to get Smith going. Smith does keep it in, gets it back to Correa. trying to get the cross in, and it's headed away as Vespri took a bit of a knock there.
That's good work.
But this is Smith. Sends it too close to goalkeeper Romain. He's going to hold on to that. Goes long.
That's a good kick.
Trying to put Barrington
Very
and
good kick.
Atherton under pressure.
It's got to
This is
shoot.
Vespri. Oh, he thought about getting
Had
it
the
across.
chance.
Yeah, I was about
Had
to
it
say
early.
that. He had it early, waited. And then as he pushed it, he looked up to see who was in the box. And unfortunately, the ball ran away from him.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're in those sorts of situations, as we look at
It's Reynold Carrington,
the head coach of Reynold Carrington of Naparima College,
of course.
ably assisted by Denzel
Denzel
Theobald,
Theobald.
Trinidad and Tobago National Under 14 coach. When you get into those situations like Vespri would just was, sometimes you just have to get it out frame. That's to test the goalkeeper and keep him honest. Instead, Vespri hesitated and eventually could not have connected with the ball. Lively start.
Yep, there Hadid playing it back to Barrington. Barrington going to get the return ball. Gets it from King. Hospital is challenging for it. It comes to Goodin. 3 players are wrong. Rodriguez, he just couldn't get out of that one. Ball coming off of Goodin, but goes straight up to goalkeeper Romain. This is Daniel. Looking to get it to Raymond. It's intercepted as this is Hadid. Correa flicks it on. This is Smith now.
Yeah.
This is a good move, but offside.
Yeah, just went a bit early there. That's exactly what Fatima College would want, especially with Correa playing up front. He pulls the centre half into the middle of the park, Colin, and leaves a big gap in behind and allow them to come in and get an opportunity.
Yeah, that was a nice move from Fatima, but Smith just went a little too early. But here's Atherton at the back. Ball played right back downfield. Atherton being harassed by Vespri. He's been a live wire for Naparima. Can he square it back? It went out. It's going to be a goal kick. Did very well. He was putting the Fatima defense under some pressure. Vespri's been very lively so far. And so far, Fatima has been able to cope with him. But I tell you what, he gives me the impression
he's very direct.
Yeah.
And normally when you come up against forwards like that as a defender, it is always a tricky situation because he wants to go at defenders.
Sicharan, this is Sicharan.
Here he is
getting
again.
it to Vespri. Thought of having the shot, then realized he didn't have the room. He does get the ball back.
That's good football.
Yes. They go wide towards Raymond. He cuts inside. Still in possession. Has to go all the way back to Thompson. He gets it to Daniel. Daniel to Raymond. So Naparima, a little bit of possession now for them as Raymond coming inside with it. Goes wide to Rodriguez. Goes back towards Caprieta. Caprieta to Daniel. Daniel coming forward with it now. The ball played wide. As, let's see, looks to be Joseph. The skipper went to the byline, couldn't get the cross in. Skipper Joseph, and it's going to be a goal kick for Fatima. 10.5 minutes gone. No goals yet. We are at the Fatima College ground. It's a big one. Fatima against Naparima. Both teams, no goalkeeper has yet been really tested. A lot of possession play for both these teams at the moment. As it's with Atherton. He goes wide to Leach. Leach is claiming handball. Referee says, well, he was too close to you. Take the throw instead, which he does. Played forward to Smith. It's going to be a throw. Thompson with the throw. He's going to leave it for Daniel.
Although they haven't had much goal-mouth activities, either team, Colin, it has been quite pleasing on the eye. Both teams are showing genuine quality in possession, trying to play and probe and open up their respective defenses.
We just saw the two coaches, Carrington and Theobald. Look at possession at the moment, 53-47, which is about right.
Yeah.
And when I say right, about right, Brent, based on what we've been seeing You know, both these teams building from the back, going wide. Rodriguez on one side, Raymond on one side for Naps. Then you got Smith on one side, Hospitalis on the next side for Fatima. And they're holding on to possession and trying to build.
Yeah, I think both coaches would be happy with that. I think for it to be progressed a step further would be a little bit more quality in the attacking third. And that's probably to come. It's still early days.
Oh yeah, here's Raymond trying to go down the right side. Harassed by Leach at the moment. Faces Leach, plays it in field to Vespri.
That's good skill.
Vespri
Excellent.
has it on his left foot and he slips at the wrong time. But the clearance, not a good one coming from King, goes behind and we have the first corner coming for Naparima.
Well, he's certainly been a handful, Vespri up front on Naparima College. Just enjoys taking on defenders. And when you have a striker like that, with the appetite that he's shown so far, that's exactly what you want. And if you're Coach Reynold Carrington and that man there in the picture, Denzel Theobald, you're in the business.
For sure. Well, it's going to be Nap's first corner. Fatima had one, but here is the corner. Curling in. The heads go up. O'Brien is there. Doesn't punch well. And it has to be cleared higher upfield. Struggle for possession. Seems to be Terrestrial coming away with it and trying to play that ball wide to Correa. He went for that run, but it was played too straight. Romain picks it up. Ball played long forward. This is Joseph for the skipper for Naparima. Tall, very tall man. As it's Vespri.
Yeah,
that's it too hard.
Unfortunately, because it was a good run by Vespri. Just really needed to be rolled into the area by Raymond. Overhit it. Naparima started to find some footing in this game.
Well, it's going to be a goal kick for Fatima. Barrington coming away with it. Looks to go over the top. Not a great ball. Hospitalis can't get it. It's going to be a throw for Naparima. Pro Cup with the throw. Referee is saying go back a little distance. Rodriguez couldn't get the header in, but Gooden clears it. This is King. Trying to get it to Smith. Joseph is there with him, but it's played wide to Raymond. As usual, Leach is on him. But Raymond trying to get the better. That's a good tackle.
Good strong tackle by Leach. Had to get it spot on because Raymond,
he was away
off to the races and looked like he was getting the better of the tall left back from Fatima College. It's a good execution of a sliding challenge. The weather is made for that.
Oh,
as we said, Colin,
you would have loved it.
Well,
yeah, you would have loved this type of weather. You'd have been sliding all over. You would have been sliding all over the place.
And when you look at the field conditions and what we have seen so far, it's not held up water on this pitch.
No, it's been good. And you know, the rain came at a very inopportune time, Brent, just about an hour before the kickoff, hour and a half or so. And it rained for, I would say, about 45 minutes at least. It's been really, but it's clearing. It's cleared up nicely. We've got a nice little crowd here building. I suppose the rain would have kept away a few people.
Well, it looks like there's a little bit of bother there.
Yes.
And it looks like Vespri is a player that is seeking some attention. He certainly can't afford to lose him. He's in a real live wire so far for Naparima College.
Denzel Theobald hasn't sat down for a little while. He's been
he looks like
very animated, hasn't he?
He looks like he could put the strip on and still play. A veteran 2006 World Cup player.
You would want me to say that about you as well, wouldn't you?
You don't have to. It's already been told to me, Colin.
Well, here with the restart, Leach gets it upfield. But it's with Daniel. This is Joseph.
Looks like Vespri.
Yeah, that's Vespri actually, who's come back on from the treatment he had. Not sure, he tried a shot there, but from a long distance. O'Brien, who had a good game in that NGC Super Cup, didn't he?
Yeah.
Really played well until he got injured. But here's Rodriguez. Going down that left side was Pro Cup. This is Cicharan.
It's a good ball. It could be trouble.
Vespri plays it good. This could be a chance. Well,
rushed it. He's rushed the shot.
France
just
had the opportunity.
He just needed a bit more composure once he started to set him up, self.
But here is Vespri again. Ball going back. Oh, it's intercepted by Hospitalis, who's come inside, trying to get Correa going. Oh, that's excellent on the part of Hadid. Oh, he dribbles another. It came out of that very well indeed. Gets it to King. King goes wide to Smith. Can he get it? No, he can't.
Yeah, just didn't get it there. To his wide man. Look at this here for a bit of skill there. That's nice skill there. Coming inside again. Evading another challenge. Looks easy, doesn't it, Colin?
Yeah, tends to be. Here's a good ball played in from Rodriguez, but it's not a good ball because Barrington is going to get there first.
Got to deal with it, Barrington.
Well, he plays it upfield, he gives it away.
That's good skill.
This is Caprietta. Looking for some support. He's getting backward support from Prokop. Prokop sends it over to the far side. Leach should have cleared it. Vespri has it. Gets it to Raymond. Goes wide. Should have hit the target. He was free as a bird. But it started with a poor clearance from Leach. And you thought Naparima should have at least hit the target. But here's Smith. Can't keep it in. It's going to be a throw for Naparima. Naparima comes much more into the game in the last 5 minutes or so, Brent.
Yeah, and a lot of it is down to the fact that they've seemingly taken control of that midfield battle. But here comes Fatima College.
With Hospitalis. Looking for Correa. It's going to go to Daniel. He's going to play it back to goalkeeper Romain. Plays it downfield, looking for Raymond. Leach is there. Heads it, but into the path of Joseph. That's a long, aimless ball, really, from Joseph. And it's going to be a throw for Fatima.
Yeah, and a lot of it is coming down to winning their individual battles in the middle of the park, Naparima College, and finding the likes of Raymond in particular out wide right, who is seemingly starting to find his rhythm. And when you have an ever-ready, an ever-present Vespri up front who's willing, you just feel as well, Colin, that Naparima College are doing the little things right, which is winning the second balls, first the balls, just seem to have a little bit of a step on Fatima College so far.
I like the look of Naparima so far, Brent, but here comes Fatima. It's with Hospitalis. Looking for some support. Oh, he gives it away. This is Vespri. You don't give it away to Vespri.
That's a good idea.
Still, Vespri in possession. Looking to take on Atherton. Goes in field.
Yeah, he should have put it out to Raymond.
Tried to do a little too much.
That's a good win.
Here's Joseph.
That's a good tackle.
Real action, end-to-end action here. Daniel couldn't stop it, and it's going to be a through. Leach with the throw is Denzel Theobald again getting up off his bench. But they must be happy with the start Naparima's made.
Oh, well.
20 minutes have been gone, and I'm sure the possession, Brent, over the last 5 minutes has tilted in favor of Naparima.
Yeah, and they've gotten a lot of joy and supply from Raymond out on the right side, and Vespri ably supported him. And they look quicker in the middle of the park. They just look like they have a little step more in what they do, in their endeavor to get there. I think Fatima College have lost their way a little bit, Colin.
Anything to do with
College.
Anything, Brent, you think to do with the conditions?
I think it's just the appetite that Naparima is showing. They've really matched the intensity that is required.
As we suggested. But here comes Naparima again. Atherton, this could be a chance here.
Got to finish.
Oh, he's missed it. My word. It looked like France. It was played back to him, and Brent, all he had to really do was to hit the target, and he missed it.
Yeah, he missed it. That was a big chance there for Naparima College. France this time. Good work down the right-hand side. Has the wherewithal to put it back for France. Just needs to wrap his foot around it a bit more. Just doesn't get it in that spot necessary to nestle the ball into the back of the net.
Probably the best chance of the game.
Yeah, certainly is. Had every opportunity, maybe even a suggestion, Colin, that he could have taken a touch. And a good work there by Caprietta. supplying.
He went down that byline, got it back. It was intelligent football on his part. He looked up, he saw France open because France, there was nobody on him. As you rightly said, he could have probably taken a touch. But Fatima survived that one.
Yeah, and again, it's an opportunity, Colin, that was born out of the right appetite. And of course, that is and has been the storyline so far.
Well, here is a throw for Naparima with Daniel, looking for Raymond. Raymond takes it on the thigh, but across comes Hadid, and it goes out, and it's going to be a throw for Naparima. The throw quickly taken. This is Joseph, looking to go back in getting it to Sicharan, but they lose out. Here comes Fatima with Hospitalis. But he is too slow to the ball. Rodriguez does well. Gets it to Vespri. It's always, he looks so dangerous every time he gets possession. It's not a great clearance. Rodriguez was trying for the shot, and he's fouled this man, and it's going to be a free kick for Fatima.
Again, another opportunity there, created by the endeavor of a Naparima College player. Just have to applaud their appetite to win this game, Colin. They have been magnificent in their approach.
So here is Leach playing that ball forward as no foul. Yes, it is a foul on Leach, and it's going to be a free kick. So stay in the game with the SSFL on the SportsMax app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and catch all the action and updates as from the league right at your fingertips. So download the SportsMax app and you can get all the action, as it's all action here at the Fatima ground. Still goalless though. Naparima is probably the best chance of the game, but neither keeper has really been tested. A couple corners, both teams had one corner each. O'Brien came, fisted, didn't do a great job with it, but neither teacher, Brent, has really been tested here this afternoon so far.
Well, I was about to say, Colin, it's probably the most entertaining 0-0 game you would see in quite some time. And it's simply because there is such a purpose about both teams, more so Naparima College. They're showing a great appetite to get all 3 points here this afternoon.
Well, they
have not allowed Fatima College any sort of breathing room. And they've been forced to move things like this one.
Well, here they go again.
That's
the
not a
shot
bad shot.
Comes. Joseph is there. Caprietta does well. Being hunted down by Leach. Turns to face him. Goes one way, then the next. Sends the
Brilliant ball, can he?
Rodriguez just couldn't get there.
Again, another opportunity created offer. That's the pure desire by Naparima College. That front two ably supplied by the five behind. They have been working their socks off. We talked about this fixture, Colin, and it's starting to become a bit of a rivalry between both teams.
For sure.
Of course, their traditional rivals, Fatima College and St. Mary's College, and Naparima Presentation. But both teams are really starting to look at this fixture as a must-win game.
I think you made mention of the fact last year when Fatima went to Naparima. Naparima was so organized, and they so said to themselves that Fatima is not coming to the ground here to win the league. And it was a real dogfight. And it was only two really opportunist goals that got Fatima victory in the end. Well, here's Joseph, the skipper. Goes back towards Daniel. Daniel goes further back towards Thompson. Gets it to Prokop. This is Rodriguez. This is good. Naparima holding possession nicely. Caprietta. Sicharan. Daniel. They're saying to Fatima, if you want the ball, come and get it. Thompson. Prokop. Rodriguez. Sicharan. This is really, they're holding possession and they're actually getting Fatima now to push out. This is Raymond, flicks it on, looking for Joseph. But Leach gets possession, goes back to Atherton. Good turn. Hadid, terrestrial. All the way back to Barrington. Atherton. Looking for Smith. Smith turns well with it. Makes that run going up their right side, but Joseph is back there for cover. Gets it to Daniel. He plays that long ball, looking for Vespri. Headed away by Atherton. Sicharan. Gets it to France. France.
That's a good
making a run here. This is France. Is he looking for the shot? He still has possession. Oh my word. I thought Brent he could have hit it much earlier than he did.
But with the left foot, once he started to get that momentum, just probably needed to guide it in with his left foot, obviously trying to get the ball onto his stronger right foot. Eventually when he does that, the ball was blocked, but that's a good probing run there by France, who's had an outstanding game so far.
I tell you what,
on Naparima College.
Brent, with France and Vespri, the Fatima defense has got to be on top of things.
Already they're starting to sit deeper and deeper. Colin.
Yeah.
They need to get up. They need to get up the park and put pressure onto this Naparima College team.
Well, here they come away with it through Barrington. Karaya.
That's
a
not bad.
good ball.
He's got to win this. It's a good challenge.
Karaya bounced off of it by Prokop. Cleared upfield by Thompson. Eventually, it's picked up here. This is Capriata.
Excellent play. Brilliant.
Turns with it. Vespri. He's looking for some support. He's got nobody wide on the right, and his shirt is being pulled by Barrington. Well, he's going to get away with that.
Broke, yeah.
I was about to say that.
Well, yeah, it's a run
right in front of the referee.
Here's a run again. Good bit of skill. Maybe he could have hit it with his left foot before that bit of trickery.
Well, I tell you what, though, Brent, he was looking very early on to hit it with the right foot, but he kept going and going, and I thought he should have taken the shot a little earlier. But he said, hey, there's acres of space in front of me. Let me go with it. And he pushed it a little too far until he was on top of the defense. Free kick now for Naparima. Looks like Rodriguez is going to take it. Well, low and hard, but straight to the keeper. Actually, that was Thompson who took that. Hit it low and hard, straight to the keeper. Sends it out towards Smith.
That's a poor giveaway.
This is Sicharan. Back to Joseph. It's a good tackle in the end by Hadid. What is he going to do? Goes back to Leach. Back to Hadid. Hospitalis is wide, but that's overhit. It's not going to get it. And it's going to be a throw for Naparima. Good idea, but he just hit it a little too hard.
That's one of the challenges that Fatima College seemingly have. When they win the football college, they're not able to stretch the pitch because they don't have an out-and-out striker up front. You're seeing Karaya dropping back in the midfield on a couple of occasions. They need to be able to stretch Naparima College a bit and push them back as it relates to real estate. That ball is not there.
Problem is he's not getting the ball, so he's coming back on
searching
top of the
for
midfield.
it. Yeah, he's coming searching for it.
Well, we've just coming up to 30 and a half minutes. No goals yet here, but the action is good at the Fatima ground. Raymond looking for Vespri. Oh, it's control. It's in the back of the net, but offside. The flag has gone up. The flag didn't go up against France, who scored the goal. I thought Vespri was the one who was offside.
Yeah.
When it was played to him.
And spot on by the AR on the right-hand side. Picking up that one. Vespri certainly wasn't in an offside position, but once it get back to France, he was. Good call. Let's have another look at it here. Once he collects it here in the rebounds. Sorry, Vespri looked originally to be in the offside position.
He was.
France was coming on to the football.
France was certainly not offside.
Yeah, he was onside and Vespri was. Again, you will have to consider that an opportunity, Colin.
Oh, for sure.
He was all alone. Just needed to keep himself onside. And here they come again.
There's France. Wide is Rodriguez on the left.
It's a poor
This
ball.
is Rodriguez, but played behind him. What is he going to do? Plays that ball forward. Twisting and turning with it, of course, is Vespri. And eventually it's played out, and it's going to be a throw for Naparima.
Well, he's been a handful, hasn't he?
Prokop is going to take it.
Vespri, that is.
Oh, for sure.
The man that they call Ratty.
And France as well.
Yeah. Obviously, we would have seen Vespri with Club Sando of the TTPFL.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, of course, the man who runs Club Sando and runs Naparima, Eddie Dean, is heavily involved with both
institutions
and the TTPFL. But here is Daniel, goes all the way back to Romain. Boots it downfield.
Handball.
Well,
oh, he's lucky.
Goron was around him. So this is Rodriguez. Goes back to Prokop. Coming wide is Caprietta. Caprietta goes back to Prokop. Prokop goes right across the field to Daniel. Daniel comes inside with it. Gets it to Joseph. But that's a good challenge. Smith picks it up for Fatima as they go the other way. Wide on the left. Smith making the run. And
good challenge.
It's going to be picked up by Daniel. Eventually rebounds, and it's going to be a throw for Naparima. Foul on, looks to be Correa. It is Correa, so it's going to be a free kick. So is goalkeeper Romain just directing the defenders. That's not a bad free kick. Atherton was there. Goes back. Chips, this could be trouble. Romain gets there. Doesn't clear it properly. And the shot going wide there. Let's see.
That was a chance.
Yeah, it was. It should have been on target.
It was a chance.
It looked to be Gooden.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gooden was the one who had the shot. But again, Brent, he should have hit the target.
And once it comes back out to him here, just really needed to find the target. Instead, he swipes at it and swings across his body, and eventually puts that wide.
Gooden going up the line to Hospitalis. It's picked up by Correa. Hospitalis turns nicely with it. Picked up by Hadid. Gooden sends it across field to Smith. Smith cushioning it for Trestrail. Vespri comes away with it though, being hunted down by King. Goes back towards Raymond, or to Daniel, sorry. He sends it downfield, but it's picked up here. Caprietta has a lot of time and space in front of him. Gets it back to Prokop. Rodriguez plays a good ball to Vespri. He goes past Barrington. No, he stopped for some reason. Sends it across field. Raymond plays it to good shot. Clips the bar. Lovely shot by Rodriguez. Just clipped the top of the bar.
Yeah. Again, some intricate stuff there by the men from South Trinidad, Naparima College. Ball eventually gets to Raymond. He lays it there on a platter for Rodriguez, and he clips the crossbar. Was always leaning back, so that means the ball will go high. Just couldn't get over it. Couldn't really hit the target or the main part of the frame. Again, Naparima College Colin asking questions.
Well, this is going to be a throw. We're coming up to what? 36 minutes gone here. No goals yet at this crucial encounter between Fatima and Naparima. Long throw, looking for France. Plays it through for Vespri.
This could be trouble. He's got to get this right.
Ooh,
tough challenge.
He He did.
That's a great challenge.
Atherton coming good there for his team. Correa heads it on to Hospitales. Hospitales keeps it in. Gets it back to Gooden. Correa. Hospitales. Being outnumbered.
Yeah, being outnumbered, out-muscled, out-hustled. That's really been the story of this first half so far. It's been entertaining, Colin. That's for sure. What we've seen so far by both men, both sets of players.
There is the cross.
It's done well.
Still it's France.
Support.
Oh, that's not a great one. Gooden. Couldn't get it right. Goes out, and it's going to be a throw. The throw quickly taken, but from the wrong spot. So here is, that's a good challenge in the end from Capriata. And it's going to be a corner or a throw. Let's see. It seems to be a corner. Yes, it is. So Fatima with a left-sided corner. Seems to be Smith is going to take it. Curling in, the heads go up, headed away. Sent further downfield. Here comes Vespri. Does very well. Look at this room and space he's got in front of him. He's now confronted by Gooden. Goes past Gooden. Sends it over onto the far side. That's a great ball for Raymond. He's being challenged by Smith. Sends it across. France is not there. Leach clears it. And eventually, Atherton plays it forward to Smith. Rebounds off of Daniel. Smith back in possession. Ball played in field. This is Joseph looking to do something with it. Maybe get it across. He does nothing with it. It goes out, and it's going to be a goal kick for Fatima College. Still goalless here. There is the skipper, and there is Angus Eve. Well, he's come to see his, of course, he was the coach of Naparima a few years ago, and he's come to have a look at them. That's a good challenge, a throw for Fatima, however. This is Pro Cup. Nice long ball, searching ball, looking for Vespri. Raymond chases it down, stops it from going out, and in fact, it comes off the head of Leach and goes out for a right-sided corner for Naparima. And of course, there is none other than Anil Roberts, former striker at Fatima College, in the days when his coach was one Colin Murray, and very much so winning the league, winning the North Zone, runners-up in the Big Seven. Of course, Brent Sancho wouldn't know about those. Brent Sancho wouldn't know of those. Here's the corner. Oh, it's in the back of the net. A mistake here. And it's Prokop who has scored. A mistake from O'Brien. The corner came. He went for it. It slipped through his hands and went straight into the head of Prokop, who put it into the back of the net. And in minute number 42, Naparima take the lead.
Yeah, good swinging ball inside. Prokop there, making sure and the ball crosses the line eventually. It's a good ball there by Xavier good height on it. Goalkeeper struggling in these sorts of conditions. Wet, not what you want as a goalkeeper. And didn't get his hands on it. O'Brien.
Should he have punched,
He
Brett?
needed to punch, yeah. It was always going to be a difficult one, coming up in between the players, trying to catch it. But you have to say, Colin, it's nothing short of what Naparima College deserve in the way they have put forward themselves in this first half.
So, Naparima 1, Fatima College 0. Here on the Fatima home ground, Naparima, they have struck first blood. This is Joseph, and you really have to say, Brent, they deserve the lead.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Here they come again.
Vespri.
That's a good run.
Going to go down the line.
That's not a bad ball.
Oh, no one is there.
Good touch by the defender.
Capriata sends it in field. This is Joseph. Has for long range. Goes high and wide.
Yeah, they're asking questions, aren't they? The men from Naparima College. Again, another good searching ball into the box. And it looked like this time it would have been Hospitalis, who may have just gotten a touch.
Touch on it, yeah. It could have very well have been.
Easy could have gone into the pathway. What a good touch that was at the end.
But here's Leach, and they give it away again. Vespri looking to take on Atherton.
Could be trouble if he puts it back. That's a good recovery challenge by Atherton.
And it came off of Vespri, so it's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah. There's a lot of hands frailing and questions and head down in the Fatima College rear guard. They just really need to get to the half at this stage.
Yeah,
They've lost their way a bit.
Yeah, I think so. The sooner they can get to half time and have a chat with their coach and do a few things, it will certainly help them. But
that's better. That's a lot better. Need to get.
Yeah, but it's Pro Cup who score here. Well, here comes Fatima though, up on that left side with Smith. Sends it forward, looking for Karaya. He can't keep it in, and it goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for Naparima. Well, we just have 1 minute of the half time to go to the half, and then we understand that there's 1 minute of added on time. So 2 minutes in all for Fatima to get back into this game. But there's France. This is Joseph. Turns with it nicely. Gets it to Daniel. Daniel plays a nice ball, long ball. Vespri turns with it. Twisting, turning. Still in possession. He's trying to do too much. Has to go back to Daniel. And he's going to go all the way back to goalkeeper Romain, who sends it downfield. Joseph shielding it. Away from King. Away from Smith, sorry. Gets a ball back in field. Long ball forward. Looking for France, but it's cleared away. So we are in the added on time now. That's a lovely turn from Capriata. Plays it downfield. The cross comes to no one in particular. There was Raymond, who has come over to the left side. He twisted, he turned with it, sent the cross over, and it went out. So a goal kick. So here is before that could have been taken, the referee has blown the whistle to indicate that the 1 minute of added on time has elapsed, and it's half time here at the Fatima College ground, and Naparima College, they are in front at the moment, and they very much deserve, when you think about it, a header from Prokop, who the ball slipped out of goalkeeper O'Brien's hand, and it was nodded into the back of the net in the 42nd minute. So at the halftime here at Fatima ground, Naparima College, they lead Fatima College by 1-0. We're going to take a break and come back.
You're watching coverage of Secondary Schools Football League, brought to you by Carib Malta. 0.0% alcohol. It's the way we play.
You gave us the inspiration to be first. We gave you the solutions that put you first. You trusted us with your vision. We paved the way with innovation. You walked with us side by side, and we continue to serve you with pride. First Citizens is proud of everything we've achieved together. We made dreams a reality, shaped success stories, and painted brighter futures. And together, we'll accomplish so much more. First Citizens, we put you first.
Totally Male has been around since 1994. Our primary focus is the aesthetic upgrading of all males. Our highly skilled team of women are trained, professional, and committed to first-class customer service. Centrally located at 6 Windsor Avenue, New Kingston, Jamaica. Totally Male is your man cave, where we offer cable, private rooms, and a beverage of your choice while you're being pampered. Totally Male, a woman's touch for the exceptional man.
The CPL party continues on Wednesday. St. Trinbago Night Riders facing off with Guyana Amazon Warriors. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 in Jamaica on SportsMax and SportsMax Cricket on the app. Unlock SportsMax. Get the app today.
You're watching coverage of Secondary Schools Football League, brought to you by Carib Malta. 0.0% alcohol. It's the way we play.
Welcome to SSFL Premiership Division.
Welcome back to Fatima College ground. We're at the half, and boy, a little bit of a surprise. Naparima College, they are leading Fatima College by 1-0. A goal scored in the 42nd minute by Prokop, and that was all she wrote for the first half. But let's have a look at the highlights. Well, referee got the proceedings underway, and Naparima, they started brighter than Fatima, and Vespri was the man who really started to cause trouble, and you could see coaches Carrington and Theobald having a word about how they started the game, but they were pretty happy. The cross ball came, not a great one, and there was skipper Joseph sending that cross, but they kept coming, Naparima, and a shot of really the cross, but the shot really came from a defensive blunder, went high over the bar, and then Vespri with a long range shot that really caused no problems to goalkeeper O'Brien. he was the busy of the two keepers. But then a good run here from Hadid, and the ball was played right back down, and a chance for France. It was played to him. He should have hit the target. As a matter of fact, you had to think that he had to make goalkeeper O'Brien save. You could see the disappointment in his face. But then Naparima, they kept coming. Long ball going to the far post. Rodriguez just couldn't get there in time, and it went out for a goal kick. Then a long range shot from Prokop that again caused no problems to goalkeeper O'Brien. Fatima coming into the own. This was Gooding. He had to hit the target. Goalkeeper Romain came out, made a meal of it because he should have cleared it. He cleared it straight onto the boot of Gooding. He kicked it outside. But then the ball came across. Here was another opportunity. Rodriguez with a shot, clipping the top of the bar. You had to think again, he should have at least hit the target. A corner. O'Brien came, slipped through his gloves and went straight onto the head of Prokop in minute number 42nd. Bad mistake from O'Brien. He should have punched. He tried to hold on. It slipped through his gloves and Prokop was on spot there. Number 19 to put it, Darius Prokop, to put it into the back of the net to make it Naparima 1, Fatima College 0 at halftime. Let's have a quick look at the stats, and you could see the domination there of Naparima. 6 shots to 2, 1 shot on target, which went into the goal. There were 4 fouls to both teams committing, no yellows, no red cards, 2 corners apiece. Look at that possession. At one stage, Fatima was 53 to 47. It's now 49 to 41. In terms of possession, 9 runs in the box as opposed to 2. So that is the situation here at halftime in terms of the highlights and in terms of the stats. It's been all Naparima. They've come to Fatima College, and to be very honest, they have been excellent. Let's go downstairs on the field. Brent is there with Hans.
Well, not the most excited Colin Murray today. Well, okay, Brent, I mean, Colin would have mentioned you had slipped a lot during the highlights. Let us know, how has the weather impacted the games and these two teams?
Well, I had the opportunity to take a walk out onto the pitch right after the rainfall subsided. And despite the heavy rainfall, probably about 45 minutes or so, the pitch still held up quite well. The middle of the park has a cricket pitch that makes it a bit slippery on that particular spot. No necessarily puddles in and around. It has been a good playing surface when it comes to the football.
All right, well, Brent, each team, what's good about Naparima, what's good about Fatima College in the first half?
I think, as Colin just mentioned, give full credit for the men from San Fernando Naparima College, because they've come out with an unbelievable desire and passion to win this football game. They've been first in many of the second balls. They've won their individual battles, and they've made it increasingly difficult for Fatima College as the game wore on. And it simply came down to that. Forget about the X's and O's. It's just that desire to win a football match. Naparima College has shown a bigger appetite for winning the game.
Exactly, the appetite. You spoke about that a lot during the first half commentary. But you also spoke pre-game about the formations and how they face against each other. Let's talk about that a little bit.
When we take a little look at the formations and how it impacted the game, I was a bit concerned with Naparima coming into a back three. When you look at the shape of Thompson, Daniel and Prokop, they're always susceptible to this sort of ball over the top. Prokop in that particular instance didn't deal with it. His positioning was a little bit off. And that's when Fatima was in the ascendancy. They made a bit of an adjustment, and they started to get their marking and their shape right when it comes to what they want to do defensively as a back three. It is so important that they keep the space in between the three, and of course the communication between the three very right, because that is where the challenge is. And then when we take a look at it in further prescription, I've recruited the services of our 3 individuals from SportsMax here, providing this back three that Naparima is currently putting out. And of course, Hans, you would be a forward for Fatima if you stand there. It's so important that they keep this shape, because in some instances when the forward steps off with the ball, if the defender goes with him, it's important that the 2 centre halves tuck in and make it nice and tight to make sure there's no areas to play the ball through, and vice versa. If the ball is played on this side, it's very, very important that that communication comes, that the back three slides across and give that support. That is the key for Naparima for keeping this game to 1-0, because at the end of the day, we know that change is coming for Fatima. They're going to have to throw more numbers forward, and that is where that communication shape is necessary for Naparima.
Well, we saw the coaches be very active, especially Coach Denzel Theobald and Coach Carrington on the Naparima side. What does Naparima have to do into the second half to really do better?
I think game management comes into play here for Naparima College. They've done exceedingly well in the first half in being able to put themselves forward in the appetite and endeavor that they showed. That has to continue, obviously, but also managing the football game, understanding they're up 1 goal. They don't necessarily need to throw numbers forward and go at this game. They just have to manage it all the way through in the second 45 minutes or so.
Well, Brent, let's take it back a little bit. Last season, this was the scenario. In the first half, Naparima College had one. Fatima College came back. They scored the 2 goals to win that one. What does Fatima College have to do this time around?
But I'm very sure Coach Hudson Charles is in that locker room now asking more from his players because they have to give more. You're here on your home patch in Bukarapa Road. They have been run off the field by Naparima. They need to give a bit more. Then we start to talk tactics. Then we start to talk about getting numbers forward. They need to provide some sort of effort going forward. Breaking line runs by the forward play. Maybe going with 2. We still have Michael Shaves on the bench. They have to look at ways of stretching this Naparima defense. Right now, it's way too easy for Naparima. Fatima College has to come to the game.
Well, will it be Naparima College's chance to avenge that defeat against Fatima College last season? Time alone will tell. The score here at Bukarapa Road, Fatima College 0, Naparima College 1. We come back around with second half action. Remember, for all the action in SSFL, all you have to do is log on and download that SportsMax app today. We come back with more here at Bukarapa Road.
You're watching coverage of Secondary Schools Football League, brought to you by Carib Malta. 0.0% alcohol. It's the way we play.
You gave us the inspiration to be first. We gave you the solutions that put you first. You trusted us with your vision. We paved the way with innovation. You walked with us side by side, and we continue to serve you with pride. First Citizens is proud of everything we've achieved together. We made dreams a reality, shaped success stories, and painted brighter futures. And together, we'll accomplish so much more. First Citizens, we put you first.
The perfect definition of a match, full of surprises. See the guy in his face, Athletic Bilbao on SportsMax on Thursday at noon, Jamaica time. 1 for the Eastern Caribbean. Stay connected. Stream on the SportsMax app.
The biggest party in sports continues on Thursday. Trinbago Night Riders venture to make a stand against the Antigua Barbuda Falcons. Coverage begins 6 p.m., 7 p.m. ECT on SportsMax and SportsMax Cricket on the app.
You're watching coverage of Secondary Schools Football League, brought to you by Carib Malta. 0.0% alcohol. It's the way we play.
Welcome to SSFL Premiership Division.
Welcome back here to Fatima College Ground. We just about getting ready for play at the start of the second half action here. Naparima College, remember, they're leading by 1-0. The goal scored in the 42nd minute by Darius Prokop, as Fatima now kicking towards the Fatima College pavilion. And everybody says because of the slope in Fatima Ground, it's better if you're kicking towards the pavilion in the second half. But let's have a look at Fatima trying to go forward with it, but eventually It's picked up in the midfield by Vespri. Tries to get Raymond going, but Fatima regained possession. This is Atherton. Getting it to Smith. Smith turns nicely with it. He's being confronted by 2-3 Naparima players. Eventually, the loose ball is picked up by Hadid. He's coming away with it, looking to go wide, but it's won by Caprietta. This is Raymond. So no one really at the start of the second half holding on to possession, but it's Smith. Karaya making the run going down that left side, but it's played nicely through. This is Karaya now in possession, running at the defenders, coming in field with it, chipping it, and headed away. Fatima's made a bright start to the second half as Karaya with Smith, and eventually an offside, and it's going to be a free kick for Naparima.
Yeah, and they have to be brighter in what they do. It certainly wasn't the type of first half we expected from the men from Mukurapa Road. Just seemed a bit lethargic in their approach. Certainly was played second best for the majority of the first half, and that was certainly indicative when we looked at the possession stats. And of course, the way this game started, Fatima College was on top for the first 5 minutes or so. But the Naparima College started to ask questions, and a lot of it was through that man who was just on the ball in Vespre. Question is, can they continue in the same vein that they had in the second half, Naparima College? Because that is exactly what is required for them to get a result. Fatima College is certainly going to have to do all in their power to make sure that they can get themselves back. And it starts, as I said, Colin, with their approach. You just have to have that endeavor, that desire to win football games. There's always so much conversation about X's and O's and who plays what system, but if you don't have the basics, which is an appetite to win, then you're just certainly not going to win the football game.
Here's Raymond looking to cut inside with it now.
It's good skill.
Well, cleared away, but no one is there except Prokop. What is he going to do? Playing it into Caprietta, but back to Prokop. Comes right across to Daniel. What is he going to do? Plays a ball forward to Joseph. He turns with it nicely, but a good challenge. But here comes Caprietta with it. Raymond. He's running into problems. Eventually cleared downfield. And Correa looking to come away with it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I spoke about at the halftime, Colin. Fatima College needs someone that can stretch this Naparima backline. They've offered everything in front of the back three of Naparima. They need to start running in behind. Because when they do win the football, it's pretty obvious as to where they're looking to play it, and that's right in front of the Naparima College defenders. Here comes Vespri.
Vespri goes wide to Rodriguez, who's come over on the right side. Back to Vespri. Oh, he couldn't. He tried to go with it and was not able, but Leach gives it away to Daniel. This is Joseph. Naparima starting to settle again. They go wide towards Daniel. Gets the crossover, but it's cleared away only as far as Joseph. Naparima will come again.
Oh, bad ball.
Raymond was there, but it's headed away. This is Strestrel coming away with it.
Yeah, it's a good tackle.
Excellent tackle.
I'm seeing already some
in fact, that was Hospitalis. Sorry, Brent, go ahead.
I'm seeing some movement on the Fatima College bench.
Yeah, I would expect so.
I'm just surprised that we haven't seen Michael Shaves yet.
I would expect he should be on any time now, Brent. Hospitalis is down.
It's not a good sign for your Fatima College supporter. Key clog in that middle of the park for Fatima.
I would think Michael Shaves would be very close to coming on.
Yeah, I would agree. And it's simply because they need an individual. That seems to be him now stripping off to stretch this Naparima backline. That's really the crux of the problem for Fatima College. And they're going to have to figure out a way to match this Naparima College team man for man. She's held that flag for the entire game, Colin.
we understand that St. Augustine presentation game, Brent, is being rescheduled as Fatima is making a couple substitutions. I'm sure one is Shaves. So Hospitalis is off and Bailey is on. And so there is Bailey coming on, and King is the man off. And
well, it's good to see that man. Number 15 had a horrendous injury.
Is on. Not surprised at that.
Yeah, he's had a horrendous injury and he's come back to be playing the sport. It's really good to see him back, and of course confirmation.
Confirmation they have that substitute, Bailey on for Hospitalis.
It's so difficult coming off such a serious and horrendous injury like Shaves did.
Yep, well, the ball played wide to Smith.
Yeah, now they're going a bit more direct, and it's exactly what he
Shaves.
expected.
But Prokop is there, and eventually it came off of Shaves, and it's going to be a goal kick.
And already that's better, Colin, because now they're asking questions and turning the back three of Naparima College around. Something they haven't done for the majority of the first half and going into this second half as well.
Well, Caprietta looking to go forward with it. Strong challenge. And it's going to be a free kick.
He's done well.
He's down. He's controlled things nicely in the middle, didn't he?
Yeah. And what he lacked for in quality in terms of a forward pass and be able to make those threading passes, he's made up for that in his enthusiasm, because he's been here, there and everywhere. He's buzzed around the park. He's made himself available for balls in the middle of the park, and he's broken lines with some of the runs that he's made.
Just saw the president of the SSFL, Mariri Gonzalez, by the ref. There he is, standing.
It's like he's in his capacity as a match commissioner, possibly.
I'm not sure
or
what
maybe
capacity he's in there.
A referee assessor.
Yeah.
Also holds that hat. Somebody who fully been part and parcel of all aspects of the game.
Well, here is the free kick, sent upfield. Heads go up, good in.
That's a foul.
Yep, foul on the man who's come in as a substitute, Bailey. Atherton.
That's a good ball.
Gets it to Shaves. But he is quickly confronted by Joseph. Karaya takes it down nicely. Looking to cut inside with it. Plays it into Shaves. But Joseph wins it. Leach kicks it off of Joseph. It's going to be a throw for Fatima. Fatima trailing still. 1-0. As Leach with the throw.
It's not a bad idea.
Headed back, but Leach,
yeah.
Yep, Leach couldn't control it. Came off of Leach, and it's going to be a throw for Naparima.
I could hear a sprinkling of the Fatima fans right in front of us here, Colin, encouraging their team.
Yeah.
And there seems to be a little bit of a sense that they're starting to trying to turn the screws here.
Here's Leach playing it in
tackle.
field, but it's a good tackle. Played in field by Rodriguez. This is Vespri. Caprietta playing it back towards Prokop. He sends a long, high looping ball. Barrington is there. Joseph. They go all the way back to Caprietta. He's going wide to Raymond. That's a good tackle from Gooden. Goes long, looking for Karaya.
Yeah, they've got to start winning these, Colin. This is where they've struggled, Fatima College. Those second balls in the middle of the park. They've been second best for most of the game.
This is Raymond, who's wide for Naparima. Confronted by Gooden. Sends the cross in, and that ball was coming to France, and Vespri got in the way. And sort of just towed it away. He got his right boot to it.
That's a poor pass.
Yeah, it got straight past. France seemed to be waiting on that to set up for a shot, and he was robbed of it by his own player.
Yeah, just got there. Vespri coming in front of France, and Maybe even had the opportunity to take a touch. That's good skill.
Well, here is Vespri going wide to Raymond. Again, he's confronted by Gooden, looking to take him on.
It's good.
Goes past Gooden. Sends a cross in.
Francis
there. Couldn't. It slid off the head. Picked up by Rodriguez. He sends the cross to the far post. Headed away by Gooden. Eventually cleared downfield by Bailey. Ball sent over to Prokop. Prokop goes forward, gets it towards Raymond. Again, he's confronted by Gooden. Comes off of Gooden, and it's going to be a throw for Naparima. Just about 10.5 minutes gone in the second half. Naparima still leading by that lone goal from Prokop. Caprietta.
That's good football.
Trying to get it towards Vespri. He can't control it. Shaves comes away with it. Chips it forward, looking for Bailey. Thompson is there. Sends it upfield. Leach plays it long forward towards Smith. But across comes Daniel. Looking to get it to Rodriguez. No team really holding on to 3, 4, 5 passes. They're giving away the ball a little too easy.
And that instance there, Wire guilty of that.
Vespri.
Danger man.
Slips as he tried to play that ball forward to Raymond, who was making that run. Away comes Gooden. Plays it down towards Bailey.
Yeah, he's
again,
right ahead of him.
Again, they give it away. This is Thompson towards Daniel. They're coming away with it nicely. This is Joseph. Goes past Leach. Rodriguez looking to take on Atherton. Goes past Atherton.
It's going to tell you what, Colin.
Leach eventually playing it out, but a foul committed, and it's going to be a free kick for Fatima.
Just thought for 1 second there when Rodriguez and Leach just feet got tangled together. If Leach may have been a judge of impeding that man. It's been more of the same, Colin, really, in this second half by Naparima College.
Well, here's Correa. This is Terrestrial.
Not bad. Excellent.
Long ball, looking for Bailey.
He's got to make this count.
What is he going to do? He's coming in field with it. Looking to get the return ball. Romain comes. And, well, I tell you, at the end, it came off of Bailey, and it's gone behind. It's going to be a goal kick. I thought he was a little bit late in coming out, Brent.
Yeah, it looked a bit late, but again, that man, Caprietta, what a shift he's put in. He's there matching his runner, stride for stride, Bailey. And Caprietta was just done enough to put his man off. We've seen him starring in their play going forward, and there he is, Colin, making sure that he's doing the work defensively.
Well, here is the goal kick sent upfield. The heads go up. Joseph is there. He's a tall man. This is Raymond. Gooden comes off of Gooden. It's going to be a throw for Naparima. So they throw for Naparima. However, stay in the game with the SSFL on the SportsMax app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and catch all the action and updates from the league right at your fingertips. So log on to the SportsMax app as the throw comes up, headed away. The heads go up again. It's picked up by Barrington. Atherton. Looking for Smith. It's hit over his head. Daniel is going to get there before anybody else. Looking to play it towards Rodriguez. Back to Daniel. Sicharan is in the middle. This is Sicharan. Raymond gets there before Gooden. Has a shot. Not wide. Not a bad idea. He took us by surprise, Brent.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to go for goal.
And he cut inside there of his marker and had one thing on his mind. That was to test the agility of O'Brien in goal. He's been consistent. Raymond gets into that area. It's never really got the opportunity to wrap his leg around it, but has provided a good bit of quality going forward. I must say, Colin, our first look here at Naparima College this season, and they do look a threat.
Yeah, They're making a substitution.
It looks like Raymond's coming off. I'm surprised by that.
So Dubé is off, and sure who is the man coming on. So Dubé is the man coming on.
It looks like Raymond was the one coming off, but
Raymond, oh, number 23, Raymond, yep. And who was on for him? Was it just having a look at the Ryan Radelant? Is it Radelant? So Ryan Radelant is the man on for Raymond. Radelant, but here comes Naparima. Vespri trying to get it to the man who has now come on, Radelant. He's going up that left side. He's looking for some support. No one in the middle as he sends it crossover and coming in at the far post. This is Rodriguez. Sends it back. Oh, he's robbed of it. Took a little too long there.
yeah, I'm not sure what they were trying to do.
Vespri going wrong his man, looking, he's got two defenders on top of him. Still, Vespri in control. Goes back to Daniel. Sicharan, back to Daniel. Back to Sicharan. This is Joseph. So they're holding on, they're making Fatima work for the ball. Sicharan, going up that right side, is Rodriguez. Sends it across, not a good one. It's going to be a goal kick. So here is Naparima through Radelant. Let's get it right as he gets the return ball from Vespri. So Radelant wins a corner for Naparima. There he is. He's come on as a substitute for Raymond. Looks just as lively.
It's about to say, like for like, really.
Yeah.
Both gentlemen, Raymond and Radelant, enjoys and relishes that challenge of a 1v1 situation. It's exactly what he's brought on to do.
Well, a left-sided corner this time for Naparima. They got their goal through a right-side corner last time. And here's the corner. Sent downfield, but it's intercepted. Trying to find Shaves. This is Shaves. Playing it forward to Correa. Smith is wide. Gets it to Smith. Oh, he's played a little too far ahead of him.
That's good refereeing.
Yeah, he's called the foul
On the
because
back.
Joseph was doing a bit of pushing. The referee allowed the advantage and then realized that they had no advantage. He's brought it back for a free kick for Fatima.
Yeah, and right away the official, Jerome McIntyre, didn't see it as an advantage, so he pulled it back for Fatima College. Can they do something from this area?
Well, here is the free kick. They go to the far
Very
post.
high.
Heads go up. They still can't get it away.
Done
the
well.
shot comes. That's a brilliant save. My word.
Out to nothing, really.
Yeah. And eventually it goes out. It's going to be a goal kick. We can have a look at that again. It was a brilliant save by Romain. 65 minutes gone. Naparima, they still lead here by 1-0.
Yeah, nothing ball really, but Correa made it his and got his right boot straight through the middle of the football. which needed a smart stop there by Romain. Had to be on his toes. Fatima College trying to edge themselves back into this football match where they've played second best for the majority of the time. It's like some more Fatima reshuffling. Looks like Josiah Gabin, or Gobin I should say. It's Leach off, Gobin on. It may look like a bit of a alteration to their tactical approach, Fatima College. That's better. That's a lot better by Correa.
Couldn't keep it in though. Did excellent. Won it. But just the push, the first push, let him down. But here is a throw. Naparima, sorry, winning the throw.
It's like Trinity College East calling there.
Yeah, against St. Benedict.
That's
1-0.
a surprise.
Yeah, it's totally.
Four lines so far. Of course,
Naparima North.
They're up against St. Anthony's College, two undefeated teams so far. East Mokorapo 0-0 with San Juan North, of course, who lost to Signal Hill in their last fixture. Queens Royal College looking like their first 3 points of the season against Speyside. St. Mary's College and Miracle Ministries.
Both looking for their
first points. Yeah. And of course, Signal Hill and 1-1 with Malik.
And of course, the Fatima Naparima game. But here Shaves, wide on the left side.
This is what Fatima wants.
Being confronted by Joseph. Twisting, turning with it. Smith plays it in field. Trying to find Shaves wide. Joseph kicks it out. It's going to be a throw for Fatima. This is Shaves. Getting to the byline, sends it back.
What to finish?
Well, should have hit it one time.
Well, at least hit it with his left foot because he's done. His first touch was good.
Yeah, Correa, that was.
And it just needed his left foot to connect with the ball in one motion. And he wasn't able to do that. Good work there by Shaves. Get into the byline, puts it back to Correa. That's a good first touch. Just really needed his second touch to go through the ball. And already that man there in the screen is starting to provide a bit of hope for Fatima College.
I think Naparima, they've got to pay closer attention to him, Brent. They just can't give him the room.
Well, he's drifting in various positions in that front three and seem to be given almost a free roll.
So it's going to be a throw for Fatima. Sent downfield. That's a good ball for Smith.
He's got to deliver. That's a poor cross.
Yeah. But not well cleared.
There are some signs, Colin, coming in from this Naparima team of uneasiness. They've looked very comfortable for the most part. And all of a sudden now, we're seeing slight clearances and some miscommunication and some hesitation. Flowing with confidence in the first half or so. See some of the young Fatima College students.
Well, here is ball in the middle of the field with Capriata. Gets it out. Wide on the left, but it's one back here in the middle of the field. Correa going wide, comes off of Pro Cup, and eventually it's going to be a throw for Fatima. played in field. This is Correa. Couldn't control it. And presentation. Naparima come away with it. The ball played in field to Vespri. He gives it away.
Yeah, cheaply as well. Really just needs Naparima to hold on to the ball there. I think I started to turn up the pressure a bit.
Yep. But we see player down. It's let's see. The player down is Rodriguez. So just about 71 minutes gone. Naparima leading by that one goal scored by Darius Prokop. But in the last 5 minutes or so, Brent, Fatima started to take the game to them.
Oh, looks like it's a 1-1 CIC and Miracle Ministries, Colin. Certainly both teams would
1-0.
fancy themselves to get their first 3 points.
Malik doing well against Signal Hill, 1-0. So Rodriguez is out. He's being substituted.
Looks like Richardson.
And number 18 is coming on there. Some of the Fatima College students. Shaves going down the line, but it's cleared away by Daniel. So Richardson on for Rodriguez. For Naparima. The goal kick sent upfield. Heads go up. Headed on. Correa, is he going to get there? Can't get there before Prokop. There's confirmation of the substitution. Richardson on, Rodriguez off. As Radalant plays it in field to what's Sicharan, back to Radalant. Making the run going up that left side is Vespri. It's cleared downfield. No one really in control of it at the moment. Caprietta does well, but eventually loses out, surrounded by a lot of white shirts. That's well won by France. Plays it up that left side. Radalant is making the run, but Gooden is there. He clears it out. Picked up by Bailey. Looking for Shaves. Daniel is there. But here comes Fatima again. Shaves is wide open. This is a chance. Oh my word. He's missed it. You would have thought Michael Shaves, more or less, a one-on-one with the keeper. He would have put it into the back of the net. He does not. Naparima, they're starting to lift dangerously here at Fatima ground. Yeah. Fatima starting to push forward.
Yeah, certainly a chance there for Shaves. Probably could have advanced the ball a bit further into the box and then take the opportunity. He decided to do it early. And that gave Romain all the chance to do it.
55 to 45 in terms of Nap. I think that's going to change in the next 5 minutes or so, that possession, because more and more Fatima, they're putting some pressure on Naparima. They're looking for that equalizer.
Yeah, they started to throw more numbers forward.
Yeah.
And they started to win the second ball, something they didn't do in the first half.
They've got Gobin, Shaves, and Correa. Almost like a front three.
Well, a front four.
Yeah.
Ball stayed up, and they're very advanced in the football. And they're going for broke, really.
Yeah, they are. Well, here's Bailey.
That's a good
Sends
ball.
it. This is a good, that's a really good defensive header.
Excellent, excellent.
And Joseph now heads it out. It's going to be a corner. We are into 75 minutes. We have 15 minutes left in this game. It's heading for a grandstand finish. Can Naparima hold on? Or can Fatima get that equalizer? Of course, the next goal, Brent, is going to be so crucial.
Well, you think if it goes to Naparima, that's game set match.
That's right.
And if it goes to Fatima College, they're certainly going to believe that there's another one in it.
Yeah. Well,
well poised.
Here is a corner. It's going to be Bailey with it. Not a great one, but goes to wrong the penalty spot and cleared away. Comes right back to Bailey. Sends it flat. Still not cleared away. This is the shot. Too high and not so handsome. It's going to be a goal kick for Naparima. They're looking to make another substitution. So it looks as if Prokop is out, and number 4 is coming onto the field, the goal scorer. So he's made his way off, and Hills is the man coming on. So Hills for Prokop as Romain with the goal kick. Just got about 13 minutes and added on time left. The big question is, can Fatima get on to the score sheet? Or can Naparima hold on to this 1-goal lead? Joseph flicks it to Capriata as that ball is played forward, looking for Redalant. Played forward. This is Daniel. He's in some trouble. Oh, he does well. Does very well. Gets it to Richardson, but he loses out. This is Shaves. Cleared right back upfield. Vespri. Barrington comes across. Plays it out, and it's going to be a throw for Naparima. Daniel is going to take the throw. Looking for Richardson. Goes past his man nicely. But Smith wins it. Referee says unfairly, and it's going to be a free kick for Naparima. So Smith on the wrong side of that infringement. So it's going to be a free kick for Naparima. They're looking for that second goal to seal the faith of Fatima. Goes over, here comes O'Brien. This time he punches, but only as far as Sicharan. The shot comes from Richardson, but not a great effort.
Yeah, a young man who has a very famous cousin in Levi Garcia, national under 14 player. Adassa Richardson. Not as expected by that expected of that young man.
Ball played wide to Gooden. Going down that right side, across comes Thompson.
Sensible.
Plays it out, and it's going to be a throw for Fatima.
Of course, Adassa Richardson is captain of the Naparima College team. Colin, that the captain of the national under 14 that played in the recent
the
CFU Football Festival.
Well, we see substitution again, and see who's making his way off.
It looks like the captain's coming off.
Yeah, Joseph. I thought he's had a good game.
Yeah, may have ran himself into the ground in this instance.
So Joseph is making his way off. So there he goes. And let you know in a minute who.
It's like Sicharan as well as it's come off.
Yep, we'll give you confirmation of those substitutes in a minute. So Drayton is on for Joseph, and Cooper is on for Sicharan.
It's all about game management now for
Naparima.
Naparima, yeah. They need to be impactful in these sorts of situations. That's a good ball.
So up goes Radalant on that left
pace.
side.
That is good pace. Can he get it in the box?
He's looking, he's tried to I'm not sure if he went for goal,
Yeah,
but
he should have just delivered it into the box.
Yeah.
It was on Russian Richardson, and Vesper was looking like he would have gotten there in attendance. Said he decided to cut in on his right foot.
Daniel boots it back upfield. Ball played out to Smith. Shaves is ahead of him, wide on the left. This is Shaves looking to play it back, but they lose possession, but they regain it through Hadid. He turns with it. Goes wide to Shaves. Shaves sends the cross in. This is a good ball. This is a chance here. Sent back to the ball. Correa with a shot. Oh, it's cleared off the line. It's all happening. Fatima pushing for this equalizer, and it's going to be a free kick and a booking.
Yeah, that's unusual. Must have been something that was said. I tell you what an opportunity. Ball plays into the box.
That was Gobin.
Relevant play by Gobin. Correa there tries to do the right thing, but guess who was on the spot, Colin? That player there in Caprietta stops it again. Outstanding game from Caprietta.
Absolutely magnificent, hasn't he?
He's been everywhere on that pitch, and easily, Colin. I know it's early doors still, but certainly in line for your possible man of the match. I know it's early doors.
81 coming up to 82 minutes.
It's really stick or twist time now for Fatima College. It's now or never, as they say.
Yep, we have 82 minutes gone. As the ball is played down that right side, this is Bailey looking to cut in field with very much left-footed. Still Bailey in possession. Oh, that's a really good challenge. Coming in from Hills. Trestrill.
That's a foul.
Brought down. It's going to be a free kick.
He's done well as well.
Daniel. Yeah, he's had a good game.
And they've made it difficult for Fatima College. Take no bones about it, away from what they've done here this afternoon. They've harried, they've hustled, and they've put and applied a lot of pressure on Fatima when they are in possession. They've not made it easy for them by any stretch of the imagination. It's been a gutsy performance so far from Naparima College. Something we haven't seen from them in quite some time, Colin.
Yeah, well, Trestrill is over this ball. Player down at the moment. Not sure who it is. It's putting back on. I think it's Caprietta.
Well, I would imagine the referee would allow him time to put the shoes on.
Right, he's back up. As it seems to be Trestrill. He's there. Hadid is also there. He goes for goal. Oh, Roman spills it.
Oh, he's done well.
And does well on the second attempt.
Yeah, he's done really well there.
Looking to get Radalant going up that left side. This is Radalant. Goes back to Hills. Comes off of Radalant. It's going to be a throw for Fatima. They're really pushing forward now. They're pushing for it, but they lose out. Here's Vespri. He's still a danger.
Yeah, that's a good ball. That is a good ball. Here comes the young
Richardson
in pursuit.
With Smith. Sends it downfield to Shaves.
It's done well.
Daniel is there with him. Brings him down, and it's going to be a free kick for Fatima.
It's been no nonsense, Daniel.
Shaves sends that long ball, looking for Correa. Correa! Oh, he's done well. He's equalized. Minute number 85. It was on the cards, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's a massive blunder.
The ball played long through Correa. He barged his way through, and would you believe it? He got there between two defenders, and he just tucked it away from goalkeeper Romain. And Fatima are back in this game with 5 minutes to go.
Nothing short of what they deserve. Just real calamitous defending there. Vesper is not happy about it, and rightfully so. They could have dealt with it. They could have snuffed the danger out. Instead, they allowed Correa to come in And credit Karaya, never gave up and was able to get in ahead of the defenders and goalkeeper remain. And all of a sudden, Naparima College looking to take 3 points back down to San Fernando. They are now having to restart their think.
Well, here's Richardson. Looking to take on Smith.
That's good work.
Sends it across field. France.
That's short.
Oh, that's a foul. So the referee's played on. Goes across field.
Tell you what, that was close.
Yeah. O'Brien sends it downfield.
They started to turn it on again.
Shot coming from distance from...
Well, they only have themselves to blame, Naparima College. So we have a look at...
Yes, let's have a look at the SportsMax moment. And would you believe it's that long ball played to Karaya getting in between the two defenders. Could you believe it? He never gave up. Shaves with the assist. Played it over the top, and neither defender really was able to get to him. So it's 1-1 here. Karaya getting the equalizer.
It's really been end-to-end stuff in the last 7 minutes or so. And a lot of it is down to all of a sudden Fatima coming to life.
Well, here is Naparima. We have just about 3 minutes left, plus added on time. Can either of these teams get the winner?
That's good.
And Fatima is still pressing, going forward. Shaves is wide. Richardson has come back to put in the tackle. Comes inside. Shaves looking to have a crack. It's cleared away.
It's coming a bit stretched now, the game. And that suits Fatima quite well.
This is Smith. To Shaves. Turns with it. Coming in field. Has the shot, but straight into the arms of goalkeeper Romain.
Both teams are really going for it, Colin.
Well, this is Barrington with Radalant. Cooper back out to Radalant. Looking to take on Gooden. Going up that left side. Still a one-on-one with Gooden. Gooden does well. Gets it to Cooper.
He's going to take a shot. It's a shot! Oh. I tell you what! How close was that? By Cooper. Had everything on it to suggest game winner. But the post had other ideas. What a strike.
Free kick for Fatima. We are into the final minute and a half.
It's a tough one, Colin, man of the match.
Yeah, it's...
I might go with Vespri.
Vespri?
I thought Caprietta done really well as...
I thought Caprietta was excellent as well in the middle. You know, he... I would quicker look at him.
Yeah.
And Vespri.
For that.
There he is again. Takes it on the chest. This is Vespri.
Oh, that was really poor, yeah.
Too far out.
He had the acreage to go with the ball.
He did.
Instead, he went for a quick snapshot.
Well, 30 seconds to go, plus added on time. Can the home team do it, or can Naps come here and get the better of Fatima? That ball going over the head of Capriata, and it's gone for, well, it seemed to have clipped him on the way through, so a throw for Fatima. And there is Sean Cooper with Angus Eve. Here is Shaves! This could be a chance! Oh, he didn't get the shot away. Or he didn't get it properly. But there was Sean Cooper watching on at this game with Angus Eve. So the presentation coach doing some homework here, because his game against St. Augustine was postponed. But Vespri on the run, goes inside of Atherton. Turns the other way, sends the crossover.
I tell you what, here's Richardson.
Shot high. It's going to be a goal kick. We have played the 90 minutes. We have 5 minutes of added on time, which has already started.
I'm not sure what the admission fee is to get into this ground, but I'm quite sure it was money well spent. As we look at Mr. Ron Lafferay, one of the stalwarts of Trinidad and Tobago football.
Here's Capriata playing a lovely ball there.
He's done well.
This is Radalant. Played downfield. Free kick as Gobin wins it. Is he going to take it? He's looking for Shaves. Daniel is there. Gets it to Richardson. Sends a long ball to Vespri. This could be a problem here. O'Brien did well.
Excellent goalkeeping.
Did extremely well. He came at the right time. Sends it downfield. Smith. Trestriel. Hadid. Fatima still pushing forward. Looking for that elusive winner. Looking for Bailey. Hills is there.
He's done well, Bailey.
He's off of Hills, so
Brilliant.
Bailey is going to he won the corner.
Yeah, he's done well. Really well. Just never gave up on the play. I tell you what, Naparima went from cruising to hanging on.
Here is the corner. Out comes the goalkeeper, punches it away. Sent upfield. This is France. Flicks it onto Vespri. He's looking for some support. France has made the run.
That's a good run.
Chipped it towards France.
It's lucky.
And free kick as referee deems that France was doing a little bit of pushing.
Yeah. It's really big.
2 minutes of 5 gone. Ball played out towards Hadid. Sent right back upfield by Richardson. It comes right back down. Headed on. Well. Caprietta picking it up, but he's beaten by Correa. Ball chipped towards Bailey. Bailey does well, plays it in field. It's like a pinball here. No one in control at the moment. Free kick for Naparima. That will ease some of the pressure. Just about 2 minutes left of the added on time. 1-1 here. Fatima and Naparima. Ball played wide. Radalant playing it in field to Vespri. Vespri turning with it. Looking to play it back in field.
It's looking for France.
Yep, it goes to Barrington. He sends it downfield. Correa is there.
It's a mistake.
Here's Correa. Looking to get it wide to Shaves. He's confronted by Daniel. Trestrail. He goes down. Referee says play on. They're appealing for penalty here. But Shaves goes past his man. Looks to cut in. Daniel does well. Plays it out to Richardson. Richardson sends it upfield, but it's going to come right back with Smith. Oh, not a good ball. And the referee has called it early because we thought there was about 5 minutes of added on time, and he's called it after just about 3 minutes and 55 seconds. It's the end of the game. A really excellent game here between these two teams. It's ended 1-1. Yeah, it's ended 1-1, and a tale of two halves. Fatima dominating the second half after going behind in the first half, with Naparima doing very, very well indeed. And you had to say that Naparima deserved the lead when they went in at halftime. And in the second half, Fatima made a couple of substitutions and they came out trying to get the equalizer. They did get it in the form of Correa. A bit of a fortune, but you have to give him a lot of credit. He went in between the two defenders and was able to slip it past goalkeeper Romain for the equalizer. And just like that, it ended up 1-1 here between these two teams. That is the full-time score. Fatima College 1, Naparima College 1. Let's go to the highlights. Well, it started with the ball slipping through the hands of goalkeeper O'Brien, and there was Prokop right on spot to head it into the back of the net, and it gave Naparima the lead at halftime. But then in the second half, Fatima certainly came alive. In the meantime, there was a chance for Naparima, but O'Brien was right on spot. Then Fatima started to come forward in numbers. They brought on the substitutions, they brought Shaves on, they brought Gobin on, and they pushed forward, trying to get the better of Naparima. But Naparima certainly never gave up, and look at that shot, just not on target. Again, Naparima going up that right side with Rodriguez, send the cross in, not a great cross, and went behind. Long ball. Naparima couldn't get problems to get it away. The shot came from Correa, and a brilliant save from Romain in the end. Shaves playing it back. Correa just couldn't get the shot away. He was being hustled and couldn't get the shot away, and it went over the bar. And then here came Fatima again. Shaves had the opportunity and was not able to put it into the back of the net. But then that long ball from Shaves through to Correa, and it went between the two. He went between the two defenders, and he was able to nestle it away from the goalkeeper, who couldn't get there in time, and there was Correa putting it into the back of the net to make it 1 goal all here between Naparima and Fatima, and job done as far as the Fatima supporters and students were concerned. They had to get back into this game. They had to get the equalizer, and they sure did in the second half. There's the stats. Naparima still 12 shots to 9. Shots on target, 4 to Fatima, 3 to Naparima, 11 fouls to 7, 1 yellow card for Fatima, no red cards, 4 corners to 3. And look at that possession, 50-50. It tells you just how even this game was. 15 runs into the box as opposed to Fatima 10. So when you look at the stats, pretty even. Maybe in terms of shots, Naparima was a little better, but I think 1-1 turned out to be quite a fair result. So that's the situation. Let's go down to Hans, who's got the man of the match with him.
Thank you very much, Colin Murray. Jaden Capriata, congratulations, you are man of the match today. How you feel about your performance?
To be honest, it was great. We didn't get the results we wanted, but we still come out here and show our fight today, and I'm happy with my teammates for that.
Well, the next game you'll have is against St. Benedict's College. How are you prepping for that one, and what do you think needs to be worked on?
Communication in the back. Sometimes we was running down too much and we wasn't coming on the football.
All right, well, we wish you all the best and congratulations again on being our man of the match today. Brent Sancho is with your coach.
Coach, at the end of the day, 3 points loss or 1 point gain? Your thoughts?
3 points loss. I think the way they started the game, we know that it'll be a tough game, but I think the guys were up to the challenge. I think in the last part of the game, last 15 minutes, we just lost the composure a bit. But all in all, it was a good fight. I think Fatima came alive in the second half, and we let it slip away from us.
Well, I listened to the man of the match, Capriata, talk about game management. Is that something that you felt could have been a little bit better in this fixture?
Yeah, of course. I think it's pretty early in the season, and it's something definitely we need to work on. So I think as game at this world will definitely be a lesson for us. I think we held on to a good part of it, but we should have gone up at an earlier point in the game too. We had some chances that we should have put away to kill the game off.
Thank you very much, Coach Carrington, and all the best in the rest of the season. Coach, first of all, happy birthday. I know you would have hoped for 3 points on your birthday. Nevertheless, 1-1 at the end of the day. Your assessment of this game?
I thought first half it was a little flat, right? And I think Naps had it better of us on first half. But I think second half, the guys came out with that intensity, that energy, and we could have won it down at the end, yeah.
Well, you brought in players like Shaves and Bailey trying to be a little bit more direct and trying to get behind at Naparima College. The second half in particular was much better for Fatima College. Why you think that change was made in the second half?
I think, well, fresher legs and things like that. I was seeing that Naparima was getting winded, and the likes of Gobin and Shaves. I thought, we had it there and we got the opportunity. Unfortunately, it wasn't put away. So Settle for the 1-1.
Well, enjoy the rest of your birthday, coach, and all the best of the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Well, both teams have to share in the spoils today. Colin Murray, I mean, you thought Fatima College had it from jump, but just wasn't the case.
No, I thought, Naparima I thought they played a really good game. Tactically, what I liked about Nap is their ball possession. I think Brent and myself were talking early on. They kept possession of the ball, and Fatima were really running around, trying to get the ball off of them. And, I think Hudson Charles made an interesting point. They started to look a bit tired. Fresh legs came on, and it turned the game for Fatima in the second half. But I thought at the end of it, a 1-1 was a fair result.
Yeah, I think one of the changes, obviously, is the fact that Fatima College started to go a little bit more direct, started to try to get beyond the Naparima College back three and trying to stretch the game a little bit more. He did mention the fresh legs and that impact, but I think it's the approach, the difference in the approach in the second half that really changed it. But I think at the end of the day, when you sum up both halves of football, you would say that it has been a fair result in 1-1. But what we've seen from both teams would suggest that they're going to be there and thereabout when the end of the season comes. Really good game of football, pleasing on the eye, and certainly something to look forward to in the rest of the season.
Well, they both have big things to prepare for as Fatima get ready to face Presentation College and Naparima College get ready to face St. Benedict's. How is that going to be?
Wait, you notice who was here watching on at the game?
Yeah.
Mr. Sean Cooper. Because he obviously, and he's a very tactical man. He will understand what is needed to beat Fatima.
Well, definitely. Guys, let's look at the fixtures as well for next match day, because some interesting ones. We are going to be seeing Signal Hill versus St. Mary's College live. We are going to be bringing that action for you on SportsMax.
Yeah, when you look at that St. Benedict's Naparima College game, and of course Presentation Fatima, as we mentioned, as well as Arima North Malik, it's early doors, and I really hate talking about potential of winning the league so early in the conversation, but those fixtures are certainly going to have a telling on the final standings.
Sure. And also in Issa Schoolboy football, we get ready for the face-offs tomorrow. Pembroke Hall versus Ascot, and JC versus Excelsior High kicks off tomorrow at Jamaica College. JC are going to be on home grounds, all right? From here at Mukurapo in Trinidad and Tobago, on behalf of the entire team, we thank you for viewing, and remember, you can catch all of the action on the SportsMax app. Final score here today: Naparima College 1, Fatima College 1. They share in the spoils, but we bring you action each and every time. This is the SSFL Premiership Division.
That broadcast was brought to you by Carib Malta, 0.0% alcohol. It's the way we play.
Totally Male has been around since 1994. Our primary focus is the aesthetic upgrading of all males. Our highly skilled team of women are trained, professional, and committed to first-class customer service. Centrally located at 6 Windsor Avenue, New Kingston, Jamaica. Totally Male is your man cave, where we offer cable, private rooms, and a beverage of your choice while you're being pampered. Totally Male, a woman's touch for the exceptional man.
You gave us the inspiration to be first. We gave you the solutions that put you first. You trusted us with your vision. We paved the way with innovation. You walked with us side by side, and we continue to serve you with pride. First Citizens is proud of everything we've achieved together. We made dreams a reality, shaped success stories, and painted brighter futures. And together, we'll accomplish so much more. First Citizens, we put you first.
Are you ready for the CPL? You can listen to live CPL coverage across the Caribbean on the Gem Radio Network and our affiliates.
This is how we play. It's how we play.
The CPL is here, and Gem Radio has it all.
This is how we play. How we play.
You gave us the inspiration to be first. We gave you the solutions that put you first. You trusted us with your vision. We paved the way with innovation. You walked with us side by side, and we continued to serve you with pride. First Citizens is proud of everything we've achieved together. We made dreams a reality, shaped success stories, and painted brighter futures. And together, we'll accomplish so much more. First Citizens, we put you first.
Every day could be your lucky day, cause every day is a new chance to win daily millions with the new Lucky 5 now with 2 jackpots daily. With just a $30 bet, you can now win up to $1 million or bet $60 and win up to $2 million. And if you bet on both jackpots, you can win up to $3 million. Visit a Supreme Ventures retailer or play on SV Games app and buy your Lucky 5 tickets today. Every day could be your chance to win daily millions.
Hi, I'm Juan Cruz from CD Leganés, and this is La Liga World.
He has been one of the standout players at the start of the season. Juan Cruz has dazzled us with some fantastic goals. The CD Leganés striker tells us about his career to date and his current form at the club. There's a special day at the Banca Balaidos as Celta Vigo celebrate their 101st anniversary. It was a party that brought together fans, legends and the longest-serving season ticket holder. We travel to Shakiva in Valencia to learn about Ruben Garcia's early years before captaining CA Osasuna. Plus, Jofre Carreras goes up against his RCD Espanyol teammate Paul Lozano in Which La Liga Player Am I? And Johan Mojica takes on the 90 Seconds Challenge.
My mother had my brother and me when she was very young. There was a crisis in Argentina. She had to look for a living abroad, and the destination was Spain, in Malaga. And since I was little, I've grown up in Malaga. That's why it's not obvious that I'm Argentinian. That's the story. At first, my mother did not want to sign me up for football because she said that she did not think I would be good. In the end, the mother of a friend saw me play, told me to sign up, and well, after 2 years, Malaga called me. My football career practically began there. I went through all the youth levels and I made my debut with the first team. There he is with unanimous applause. The young player from the Malaga CF youth team who makes his debut in the top level of Spanish football. It was an incredible dream come true. Because I was warming up and I even remember that the fans asked the coach to put me on. The first ball I touched, I remember that I did a nutmeg. For me, although it was only a few minutes, it was something incredible. Before the match, all the Malaguistas were very encouraging, and that has helped me a lot when facing this. I even have it tattooed here, although it's not very noticeable. I have the date here, 19th of May 2018.